Coronavirus and the 6-month transit of Mars in Aries, June 27th, 2020 through January 6th, 2021. Introduction. It is a mental universe. Planetary energies impel. They influence your consciousness. They do not compel you to take action. These mental energies are like hotel guests. They check in and check out. It's our responsibility to become aware of how our mental state, our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes are being impacted from day to day by a combination of environmental influences, unseen energetic planetary influences, and our inherent psychological complexes. All over YouTube, it seems that young people are searching for the mystical and the magical. We are the magic. We are the magicians. We are the creators of our destiny. If you don't like the destiny you're attracting and creating, you can change it at any time through working at intense self-awareness and being unafraid to look deeply into all aspects of your psyche in order to purge and transform. Once that level of awareness is reached and you bring your energy dynamic to a higher frequency, you'll still be subjected to planetary influences because you are still part of the universal field. However, you can consciously utilize the energies any way you choose. Every planetary energy, whether it's Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, or Pluto, has a positive and negative manifestation. As the magician, you make that determination, but only if you have the level of awareness of a master, an avatar, a magus, an anointed one. Once this level is attained, you automatically channel the constructive side of every energy impelling consciousness to uplift yourself, humanity, and the environment you find yourself in. Let's take a look at the energies we have to deal with from July through December of 2020. Please don't forget to refer to my videos on the 6-month transit of Mars in Aries for your sun sign and rising sign, which were uploaded early February of 2020. From July through December 2020, transiting Mars in Aries will be making a high-tension square 90 degrees to Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. Keep in mind that every single person on this planet will have 4 planets in high tension in their birth chart at the same time, affecting different life areas. This means the whole of humanity will have challenges coming at them from the circumstances in their environment that they will be forced to accommodate. A key word for planetary squares is adjustment. We will have to adjust and change our usual methods of operation in order to produce the same results. The old ways of dealing with life will prove to be inadequate. Energy is high under Mars squares, so is stress. Mars square Saturn produces intense frustration due to delays and obstacles. Mars square Jupiter takes the pent-up frustrated energy and goes overboard with it in the form of taking risks, taking chances, breaking the rules, and breaking the law. Add the Mars square Pluto energy and you have extreme, ruthless, cutthroat behavior and the drive to have your desires met at all costs. A recent example of Mars square Pluto in the news has been the Harvey Weinstein case. His chart depicts Mars on the ascendant, square Pluto in the 10th, angular and prominently placed. Get it? I must have my desires met at all costs. In 2019, when first I looked at this 6-month Mars in Aries transit, I thought, here we go again. Another highly contentious, potentially violent presidential election year. Worse than 2016. Of course, that can still happen, but applied to current conditions, there's the possibility of global social unrest and the breakdown of societies. In the news, there has already been social unrest reported in Italy. Globally, social workers are reporting an increase in domestic violence. Specifically, violence against women and children in the home. New York City has reported that 1,500 police officers have COVID-19 and over 5,000 have called in sick. The chart of the USA has the Jupiter-Saturn-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn moving through the second house of money, in opposition to Mercury at 24 degrees of Cancer in the 8th house of other people's money and assets. On top of that, the USA is having a Pluto return as we speak. For nations, a Pluto return tends to produce either-or situations. Total transformation and a second American Revolution, or the death of an empire. Right now, our goal as a nation is to revive the spirit of 1776 in this second American Revolution and become even more independent and self-sufficient on all levels than ever before. Circumstances will continue to propel this goal due to Plutonian necessity. In the chart of the USA, these transits may indicate whatever we need from other countries may not be available in the coming months. At its best, the Mars energy in high tension may indicate Americans will rise to the challenge and scramble in record time to become totally self-sufficient. However, the Jupiter squares indicate that excessive hastiness should be avoided, such as skipping the necessary steps when testing new vaccines. On the plus side, Mars in high tension can provide the extra energy, drive, stamina, and confidence to forge ahead at this time. Keep in mind that repressed unconscious anger and fear may be activated. Instead of lashing out at others, confront your own shadow side and take this opportunity to purge and cleanse. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, drinking more water, and fortifying yourself with vitamins, especially stress B formulas, can be much more productive than drowning your fears in alcohol. We have to move forward, but recognize and respect the rights, needs, and interests of others to guarantee mutual symbiotic success.